to come in. So we're just going to first get the conversations going with the audio. Then we'll get you guys in to give you a view on the topics that's going to be popping up. Good evening, Warren. And then once you give your view on the topic, so that's going to be the 1 minute of countdown will still happen. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is my side soft? Is my side soft?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Am I fine? Oh, okay, cool. All right. Yeah. So then you'll give your view on the topic, and then obviously you hop out again. That's the 1 minute of countdown. So we'll have the say about 20-25 minutes chat of football topics. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
There was a game and a half,
100%.
eh?
100%. 100%. So yeah, Mr. Bailey. So there's some topics gonna pop out. You see people send me videos. You are more than welcome to send me a 1 minute video because a lot of people they fear to actually give their opinion about something, Warren. Thinking what people
Yeah.
will think about their opinion. But on this podcast over here, on the sportcast, every opinion matters. And that is why when we get to the debate, the beautiful part about debate is that you can even people might believe in your opinion. So, example, if I say I I would say the topic is Warren should never be a Liverpool supporter. Then I agree or I disagree. All right? Then I would say, okay, I'm gonna debate against, like I disagree. No, no, I agree that he should not be a Liverpool supporter. Then I would say because he's a humble guy, he's not as arrogant as most Liverpool. You see, so I make my argument believable, and then people vote for me. And if I get the most hearts, then I knock my opponent out and the next opponent comes in. So that's basically what it is about. So yeah, Bailey, please stay around. Please tap the screen, guys. Share this so we can get this going. Just waiting on the other co-hosts to arrive as well. For those that's outside the live, please pop in. Come have some fun with us. Otherwise, how was the week? How was Easter treating you?
Good, good, good. It was mellow. It was a passive Easter. Nothing too hectic. I was just today. I was in my Zen mode today. I was just
In your
chilling.
Zen
I
mode.
was just not. Yeah,
Okay.
this week was just too hectic. So I said
Yeah.
today I'm just going to relax and make use. I slept a lot.
Okay,
So,
I'll mute you guys now 2 seconds.
hi Brandon.
What's up, guys? What is up, man? How you doing?
Good, good, good. And yourself?
Uh, burnt.
Oh, I can see.
Yeah. I was at the beach today,
Oh, ouch.
and I should have put sunblock on.
Yeah. I put sunblock on even if I don't go to the beach.
Oh yes, sir. Extra protection, eh?
Yeah, the sun is horrible. Especially today, it was like 31 degrees. So,
Yeah, flip. I didn't expect it to be so hot.
Gentlemen, good evenings. Just wanna
hello.
stipulate there's one rule going forward. Liverpool t-shirts would be allowed, but no other merchandise, please, because TikTok just now bans the live. How's everyone feeling, guys? Everyone feeling good?
Good, good,
Good,
good.
good, good.
Are
We're
we
good.
ready to kick off an amazing show as well? All right, so we've got about nine
Yes, sir.
people in here, guys. Please smash the like button, guys. Let's see if we can get this quickly up before we start the debate. But we don't have a lot of time, guys, so I think we're going to start with the show. Some video that came through. Anyone got an idea what's happening over here? Does that
Well,
put you
Real,
guys
the
out of your misery?
the
Real
club.
Madrid links and stuff.
What's that, Warren?
The Real Madrid links and Jurgen
Absolutely,
Klopp and all that stuff.
absolutely, absolutely. So let's hear what the video is about. Good evenings, Jules. Let's see what we need to give our opinion about, because all about opinions. Everyone's got different opinions.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be back on this podcast. The hot topic or the hot take that I would like to talk about today is, as we all read the news that there's rumors going that Carlo Ancelotti is getting the sack after the Copa del Rey final. Suggestions are that Jurgen Klopp might take over at Real Madrid. I would like to give my 2 cents of opinion on that. I personally feel like Klopp and Madrid can do well together. Klopp will suit Real Madrid's style of play. Klopp has worked with big name players already, so he will know how to manage and bring out the best of those squad players. The reason I feel like Klopp will be a good manager at Real Madrid is he has the footballing IQ and the managerial prowess to be able to, handle those guys' characters and get them intact. So should Jurgen Klopp go to Real Madrid, I feel like they will be a force to be reckoned with. But only time will tell if Jurgen Klopp makes the move to the Los Blancos. So yeah, interesting to see what happens there with our ex-former boss, Jurgen Klopp.
Okay. Warren, Brandon, any thoughts around that?
I believe the rumors are false. I don't think he's going.
Yeah, we know that now,
His agent came out and said that they pretty much just squashed all these, propaganda going on about him going. And I really don't think Klopp is it's too soon after saying he's running out of energy at Liverpool to take on such a big job, in my opinion. We will have to wait and see whether Ancelotti actually does leave at the end of the season or at the end of the Copa, whatever. And I don't think it's going to be Jurgen Klopp, to be honest.
Okay. Cool. Brandon, same thoughts, I believe, no?
Yeah, well, look, I'll pretend it was real, how I would react. Yes,
Okay.
I would be heartbroken if he was to go to a club like Real Madrid, but I think a lot of Liverpool fans are way too sensitive around this topic, and we act as if like we own Jurgen Klopp. We don't own Jurgen Klopp. He did manage before Liverpool. He existed before Liverpool. So I think he will go into management again. I don't know when, but I really do think I think the itch is still there for sure. I really do. So I think he will go back into management. Hopefully not at Madrid, but if it is, then it is what it is. And I would just as a football fan, I would be interested to see what Klopp would be like if he was at a club where he could say, I want X player, and they go, sure, let's go get him. Like, he's never really had that before. So I would just be interested to see what that would look like.
Look, I think with him, should he make a return, I think that it's always going to be like that. Doesn't matter which club you support. If a manager has been good at your club, even a player as well, you guys seen it with Trent as well. People are always going to bash that manager or that player. That is just the sad part and the sad reality. I'm gonna cover one more topic, then I'll give people an opportunity to come into the 1 minute of countdown. Just to let people know as well, I'm gonna put that 1 minute up so people can actually see that once the 1 minute is up to give their view on any topic, then at least you know what they can just obviously give other people opportunity as well. So let's speak about this guy. Not contract talks though, in any case. Okay, so let's quickly play a little video on this guy quickly.
Oh, is there a video? Okay, cool.
And then we'll get some thoughts from Adi, whoever wants to come in, and then we'll move along.
Guys, your boiler Footy with me. I'll try and make this under 2 minutes at least, so please forgive me if I'm going to yap. But and yet again, also apologies if I'm gonna bring up anything that's already been covered in the show. Before I start, I just want to say congratulate to all the teams that have gone through the semi-finals in the three European Cup competitions. This week for me has been absolutely quality football for me. A lot of shocking victories, even though there were certain teams that weren't big teams but didn't qualify. And then of course the main one was of course United going on to win. Lyon scoring in the 120th minute. That is definitely football at its best. And then to top it off, Arsenal going to the Bernabeu and winning Madrid 2-1. Yeah, staying with Real Madrid, staying with Barcelona, staying with PSG. Yes, they are. Yes, 2 out of those 3 teams have gone on to the semi-finals of the Champions League. But when Mo Salah didn't show up, the media was quick to rinse him. But those 3 teams have quality players and they are in the running to win the Ballon d'Or. But they weren't rinsed by the media, especially in the second leg. They had poor second legs and nothing has been said on social media. And then of course, my dark horses and my favorite team I would love to win is Inter Milan. No one is giving this team the respect that they deserve because they've been doing well in the Champions League. Mo Salah, Van Dijk extending contracts, record wages, good by FSG, good by Richard Hughes to give these guys 2-year deals, hoping that these guys might stay till whenever, because these guys are really important players, and of course it shows that they believe in the project and they're willing to give Arne Slot a chance. So yeah, football's not dying, guys. Football is absolutely hitting where it should be. It's getting better week in, week out. Just that VAR is killing it, poor officiating, and of course the money thing. But yeah, that's part of the world. Money makes the world go round. But VAR, yeah, let's just leave it there.
Okay, cool. All right, so before we give our little view about that, there's obviously the 1 minute of countdown that's up there as well. We're going to see what Adil's thoughts is around the situation. And then obviously I'll get views from you guys as well, just to see where we at, where people's mindset is at. But yeah, at least Virgil van Dijk didn't take a pay cut like Salah. So anyway, the Adil, any thoughts around the situation, the topic we've discussed? Your timer,
Good
sir, will
evening.
start now.
Good evening, Iggy, Warren, Brandon.
Hi.
Easter Friday, holy day, but the pickle fish was good. Just get it out of the way. The Cape Town thing, Brandon. If you're in Cape Town, you should try pickle fish. Okay.
Thank you.
Coming back to Lafuti's, I don't actually want to talk anything about Lafuti. I agree wholeheartedly with him. I want to go back to the Klopp situation, right? I believe, right? Yeah, the rumors was he's not going to Real Madrid, but I think Klopp was very selfish. If Klopp had to stay at Liverpool, they could have won the treble. Honestly speaking, guys, I think Klopp had the mentality. Slot made a few mistakes in the Champions League, playing the wrong players at the wrong time. So I think he was a bit selfish. He didn't achieve that with Liverpool. My view was he should have just stayed on another year, get the treble, and move on. Now coming back after a year, and also going back, he said he's tired. He's not going to be coaching. He's going to take a different role. All of a sudden now now he's available again. Sorry guys, that's just my view.
No problem. Thanks, Adil. Appreciate that. We're gonna move to another topic, and then obviously, I think we got about another 1 or 2 topics. Yeah, one topic more, or two. Sorry, 2 more topics. So yeah, look, I think that obviously, with the Salah situation, I'll probably give my view. I think it's always gonna be that, not just because of being Mo Salah. I think African players in general are just disrespected. Africa as a whole, they don't see Africa really on the level as a European, so we're always going to get that. So that's just my take on that one. Your guys' take on the Footies thingy?
Um, there was a lot in this video, so I don't know where to start. But I want to just touch on the Manchester United game because I watched that game last night, and that was prime football. I just want to give it up to the Manchester United players for the mentality that they had last night in that Europa quarterfinals. They're through to the semifinals, and they deserve it because I mean, that was just
Warren, it's called Fergie time.
yeah, Fergie time, Fergie time. Okay, yes, Fergie time. But yes, it was an amazing game to watch. I didn't actually wanted to stop because it was so amazing, but I knew United was going to make a comeback. I just had the feeling, because they always step up, like they get lucky breaks and they step up. But good job. And yeah, I agree. Salah being African is definitely to his disadvantage because, like, you see it all of the time. You see that he gets disrespected, and not just him, any other African players. They don't get their flowers.
Cool. Brenda, any
For
thoughts of
sure.
you?
Like Vinicius was nowhere over both legs. Absolutely nowhere. I know that he scored, but I mean, he got absolutely gifted a goal from Saliba. But nobody talks about Vinicius not showing up at all in those 2 legs. And
Shit.
yeah, if Salah disappears for one game, then it becomes a whole massive thing, and everybody forgets about everything else that he's done before.
I'm actually
Um,
glad this guy
but
actually popped in here, Mr. Kasha. That's why I
Kasha,
actually pulled up this picture immediately, because we are just about to see how much we can bash this guy, and see how much Kasha can protect.
it's
No,
going to
I'm
be
just
interesting
joking,
to see
Kasha.
where he goes,
Yeah,
because he
no,
still wants to play at
100%.
the top level
Brendan,
apparently. So
sorry, Brendan,
yeah,
can you just finish your thought? I know I was listening
Hmm.
to your explanation there about the whole Salah thing and versus Vinicius, please, man.
Yeah, now I don't know where I was going with it now.
Yeah.
Now that
He,
my,
Look, he
my
he
scored
players
just
two
are
messed
gone.
goals.
things up, man.
Sorry, man. He scored two goals, you said, and then obviously then you carried on. We're gonna get you
Oh
in
yeah,
our
no,
cast time.
I just think I agree with you. Like, if it's an African player, it becomes a big
Mm.
thing. But players like Vinicius and players like that, if they disappear, nobody really talks about them.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I fully
Mm.
agree with you. As Castro
And
dropped out with the last one.
with Madrid, I don't know. I think people don't talk about Cruz not being there enough.
100%.
I think
That's
that's
actually been
they miss him badly.
100%. 100%. They haven't had a proper replacement for him. But anyway, I think that was a bit of thoughts covered. We are moving nicely within our time frame. But let's hear Nasser had another thought about KDB.
Ladies and gentlemen, good to be back on this podcast. Another topic I would like to discuss today is I've read the news, there's rumors going around that Kevin De Bruyne possibly might stay in the Premier League after ending his tenure at Manchester City. There was links and rumors going around that Kevin De Bruyne has history with Liverpool, as his family were lifelong Liverpool supporters as well as his grandfather. Would I personally take De Bruyne for one season sabbatical at Liverpool? Yes, I would. The only thing is if FSG would be able to come up with those money to pay his wages, if he's willing to take a wage cut at Liverpool, I'm all for Kevin De Bruyne one season to come and help Liverpool. You know, and the main reason why I would love Kevin De Bruyne at Liverpool for one season is also to integrate the youth and the academy players to be able to learn of a player such as Kevin De Bruyne. So if those rumors are true, I'll take it in a heartbeat for Kevin De Bruyne to make a one season uh, cameo at Liverpool Football Club. So I'd love to hear you guys take on thoughts around should and could De Bruyne make a one season turnaround to Liverpool.
So, anyone wants to hop in to give their thoughts? Adil, you are in here, of course. I'll give you a minute to respond. The timer would start now.
Quick one, right? So that rumors, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Liverpool is the type of club that will take a. The Brenner's not going to. Number one, he will not take a salary cut. Number one, he is 32, if I'm correct, 32 or 33. That's not the way Liverpool recruit. I'm not an expert. I think his wishes is to go play in the Saudi league. He wants to play with Ronaldo. So I hope he does that. Let the guy enjoy his pension. Make 100 million that side and retire. He's got 2 years left and he's done. So that's my view. I don't think he should go to Liverpool. I don't think it's the right call.
That's fair. All right, that's fair. Anyone else want to hop in? Brandon, Warren, seeing that it's your club. Nasser would love to
Uh,
have him at your club.
yeah, look,
Thoughts?
I don't see it happening. I think with what Liverpool, FSG, what they want to build now, it's for the future. I don't see us doing short-term signings.
Okay.
So I can't see it happening.
Okay. Warren, any thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool will take a player just for a 1 year sabbatical, number one, and I don't think De Bruyne will take a wage cut. I think I agree with Ardil. I think he's Saudi league bound. That's where all the arrows are showing. I really don't think that with his age and his recent injury prone you know, history, he is the quite the ideal person to play for Liverpool. And like a 1 year sabbatical just doesn't make sense to me, especially with our owners being so tight pocketed. I'm just being honest.
100%. Look, I think
Uh, sorry,
everyone in the comment section has
sorry,
also got, yeah.
Brendan, what are you drinking there?
Coffee.
Look, I think everyone
Seeing is
in
believing.
the Yeah, I think everyone in the comment section is also in agreement, and I think a lot of people know. I think even Nasser know that KDB wouldn't be going to Liverpool, but I guess he's got valid points by saying, you know what, he wouldn't mind having a player like KDB at Liverpool so that the youths can learn from him. I think the if that was in any way on the table, the one thing is that would not make that deal happen. If it was that okay, agent speaks to Liverpool, whatever, FSG would not want to cough out that kind of salaries. We know how long this debate went on and this back and forth with the contract of Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah, that people afterwards even thought that Mo Salah took a salary cut, So yeah, so I don't think that KDB would actually go out and take a salary cut over there. Anyway, we got 5 more minutes, and that will be our final topic coming up. And then for those in the comment section, we got currently the defending last man standing of last week. Okay, to take G-Force quickly to give his opinion and his view about that, or any other topic that we have discussed. All right, let's see what G-Force had to say. G-Force, let's just wait for him to buff a finish and find a way in. Let him see finding a way in. G-Force, are you there? G-Force.
KFC Wi-Fi.
Oh, tip me no. Tip me no. Is it a kasongo? Where? Ah, there we go. Ah, his wife, I wanted to hear the kasongo. Where? G-Force, good evening, sir. Welcome. Do you have load shedding, G-Force?
But like United, the signal is red. Yeah.
Brendan, don't go there. This is not a debating podcast. Please now, let us stay in our lanes.
G-Force? Okay, we'll wait for G-Force. Let's move on to the other topic in the meantime. Strikers. Another thought coming from Nasser.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be back on the Sportcast. Today I would like to speak about the striker position that every top club in England is currently needing. Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Chelsea, just to name a few, are all looking for a proper nine in the summer. And what is my thoughts and opinions around that? There's a few names that are coming up, such as Alexander Isak, Liam Delap, Mateus Cunha, Victor Gyökeres, Victor Osimhen, Julian Alvarez, just to name a few players. And even, let me mention, Hugo Ekitike. My opinion around the number 9 position is, speaking specifically on my club Liverpool, I would like us to sign a proven Premier League striker, whether it may be from a lower club, other than signing a player from maybe the German or Spanish league. So yeah, I hope we can get someone in the Premier League. I would like to hear what you guys' thoughts on about the striker position and who you think will be a suitable number 9 for your club, whoever you may support.
Okay, go. All right, I think I'll give G-Force the opportunity to go, seeing that he is available. G-Force, welcome, sir.
KFC.
G-Force. Anyway, gentlemen, anyone you guys want to go? Adil, you want to go?
Yeah, I'm going to speak on behalf of my club.
Kan
So
julle
it's
my
been
hoor?
okay.
Okay,
Go
no
for it,
words.
G-Force.
G-Force,
Go
go
for it,
for it.
G-Force.
Kan julle my nie hoor nie, laat ek alweer uitgaan.
Okay, dan gaan jy
Ons
nou
Wario.
hoor.
Ons Wario.
That's it, basically. Okay, let's give Adil opportunity.
Okay, I'm going to speak on my club. So for me, it's quite clear. We've seen whom our manager wants. He wants his striker from Sporting. I think he's going to get it in the summer when the new season starts. So I think he's ultimately he needs that player. So I'm not going to look at what I want. I'm rather going to go at what my manager's needs are. So if you go back and look at your manager, because we can all wish for wishful thinking, but at the end of the day, if you follow football, you look at what your manager's needs are, who's the player he's most after, and I think we got to back the manager when he make this decision. He wants a Sporting striker. We gotta go with it. So I hope he gets his striker, and at least we can start building again. Thanks,
Okay,
Iggy. That's me.
100%, not a problem, sir. Thank you. So yeah, so Adil doing his business with under 1 minute. I like that. So we got Nasser coming in as well. Nasser, you wanna hop in quickly 1 minute of countdown?
Evening, gents. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
I
but
know,
sir, go
sir.
for it.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Guys, so just speaking on what I wanted to add in that video was the reason why I said I would like a proven Premier League player, right? There's a lot of talent in the other leagues, don't get me wrong. The name that's been coming a lot up lately with Liverpool is that guy Hugo Ekitike. He's 22 years old. He was in PSG's academy. He's a brilliant player. My only worry is if it comes to Liverpool, could that be another Darwin Núñez scenario where the guy is under pressure, he's young still, and then we kind of whereby if we maybe sign someone, for example, Liam Delap or maybe Matthias Cunha or what's the other guy's name I'm thinking of now? Even the Prem João Pedro, for example. Those are guys that know the Premier League instead of getting someone outside that you're taking a 50-50. It can work, it can't work. So that's the reason why I said what I said in that video.
Okay, that's fair. Anyone else wanna give their opinion? Thank you, Nasser. That will be 1 minute. Brandon, Warren, you want to give your thoughts? I'll give my final thoughts, and then we'll go and move on to the two contestants. Actually, can stay in the box. That is the two contestants that will be kicking off the debate show as well. And then from there, people in the comment section, the in the way that we see you have requested, that is how we'll bring you in one person at a time. So yeah,
Thank you for
so
the
let's quickly hear
roses.
what
Thank
Brandon and Warren
you.
had to say, just to wrap it
I'm
up.
ready to
Brandon?
get to the debate. If Warren wants to say something, say something. I'm ready for the
Oh no,
debate.
yeah, I really don't have an opinion on the striker thing. I mean, I'm just gonna wait um for the transfer window to open for the summer and see what happens. I know that one guy is linked to Manchester United because of his history with Ruben Amorim,
Yeah.
but I'm just going to see how it plays out. I really don't have an opinion on it.
All right, cool. Look, I was not gonna say much on the strikers thingy. All I'm gonna say is that we can always have our hopes up with a striker, but then it doesn't always work out because he's been maybe great at a certain club or he's been poor at a certain club and he's been good. So it's always going to be that mixed emotions, and that is why I
But
don't do that bashing about players. I would rather criticize a player. But anyway,
but
yeah.
quick one. Do we really need a striker? We've got Harry Maguire.
Absolutely not. We don't need any striker because we do have the GOAT, Harry Maguire, Prince Harry Maguire. But anyway, thank you again to everyone this far that's been tapping the screen. We're on 5.3 likes. We've got 13 people in here. Hopefully, we'll get more people in for the debate. So it's going to be very simple. These two gentlemen, they know exactly what it takes. So what's going to happen is, Arjun as the interim champion will have the red heart. So you guys gotta listen to whose debate was the best, made you believe in that person's argument. So he's either going to agree or he's going to disagree with the topic. So red hearts will be for audio, blue hearts will be for the other person, which will be for Nasser. And every time there's a new contestant coming in, then we will obviously get someone to come in. So let's just get this guys in the meantime to fill up the boxes. But can you guys just mute when you are in the box, please? Or you can wait in the line. Anyway, so we've got the defending champion. We're going to give you an opportunity, sir. Heads or tails?
Tails
Adil?
for me.
Tails for you,
Tails.
sir. Let's see. So heads it is. Nasser, would you like to go first or would you like to go second?
I would like to go second.
Second. All right. So Adil, you will either the topic that is up for grabs is Erling Haaland a better striker than Harry Kane? Are you going to agree or disagree? Haaland is a better striker than Harry Kane, or are you going to disagree?
I'm gonna agree definitely.
You're going to agree. All right, sir. So what's going to happen, guys, in the comment sections? Red heart for Adil, blue heart for Nasser, but please, not because you like the person, listen to his argument. So Adil, your clock starts now.
So, guys, this should not even be a debate because number one, striker versus defender. That's my first argument. Number two, Holland had a phenomenal season ever since he joined Man City. Number three, he's got the biggest contract ever in the history of EPL, such a long period. He is a phenomenal machine. He's injured now, but he's going to come back strong. Haaland is, without a doubt, you cannot compare the two. So, with all fairness, I feel sorry for Nasser because he has to argue against this. So, my view is the record speaks for itself. I don't want to harp on his numbers, but he's a phenomenal striker. My view, one of the best top three in the EPL. And that's my wrap. And I'll leave it with 22 seconds left, guys. Not much to say.
All
Adil, I'm
right.
just checking. You think that it's Haaland against who?
Maguire.
No, it's Harry Kane.
Oh Lord.
Harry
Oh
Kane,
Lord have
sir.
shit,
mercy.
So
yeah,
look,
but still,
I
I still
also
no,
I
it's
also picked
still
up that, so
it
it's
doesn't
fine.
matter.
I
It's
also picked
still
up
for
that.
me. It's still he's still the better striker. I'm not gonna. Harry Kane will not come close
All right, sir. So
to
you
Holland.
have made your point, sir. Mr. Nasser, you gonna disagree that Haaland is not a better striker than Harry Kane, sir. Your time starts now.
Okay, guys, I might not agree with what I'm gonna defend, but yeah, let's go for it. So, Harry Kane for me, why Harry Kane is a better striker, I would say, is he has more to his game, right? So, where Haaland is more of a finisher, I think Harry Kane has more assist threat. Um, if Haaland already came to a Man City superstar team already that has won trophies, so he had more. Where Kane had to play in a Spurs team that was up and coming. He came from Norwich, so I would feel like Kane he had a better entrance into the Premier League. Where Haaland, the expectation is already set for Haaland to do well. Harry Kane, he's a more ball player. I think he's a more full package of a player than Harry Kane. He has better passing ability, better heading ability, and I just feel overall Harry Kane has more to his game than Haaland. Don't get me wrong, Haaland's one of the best finishers in the world. Harry Kane has more to his game,
I'm
and
not gonna
that's
lie
my
to
main
you.
argument.
All right, Nasser, that will be time, sir. That will be time. So comment section. All right, so the three hosts over here, if we should have a tie, then we will obviously then have the two co-hosts. They will then decide, obviously, who had the better argument. So we're gonna do a timer. We need red odds if you think Adil had the best argument, blue odds if you think Nasser had the best argument. Timer starts. Red odds for for Adil, blue odds for Nasser. The voting has started, guys. 1 minute to the countdown. So, Warren, can you count the blue odds and Brandon the red odds,
Okay.
please? So we got two blue odds.
Oh, no red so far.
Casa voted twice.
Kasha, you can't vote twice.
Yeah, so it's but oh sorry, three. Yeah, so it's three. You can't vote twice, guys. We got four blue odds
Four.
coming through.
I mean, there can only be one winner because there was only actually
Absolutely.
one argument that took place.
So we got four blue odds, no red odds. Five. Am I right? Five.
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 Yeah, no red odds. Yeah.
That will be time. Mr. Adil, the tribe has spoken, sir. You can request again, sir, if there's no one else. So we're gonna have you
Tribe
out
has
there.
spoken.
All right. So can
Mr.
we have
Viper.
a new contestant for Nasser, please? So remember, guys, it can be obviously you will have some facts you're gonna throw out there, but you can also have made up facts as well. So we've got Kasha coming in. That will be Nasser's opponent. And I need the comment section not to be biased. You gotta believe in this person's argument. Alright. So Nasser as the defending champion in your first round. Heads or tails, sir?
Will be tails.
Tails, sir. Tails it is, sir. Would you like to go first or would you like to go second?
I would love to go second again.
You would like to go second again. Kasha, you will either select to agree to the topic or disagree. Oh, some Erling Haaland's coming through. Is
Oh my
Erling
word.
Haaland more effective than Mbappe in the modern football? Casa, do you agree he's more effective than Mbappe in the modern game, or do you disagree?
No, I have to disagree.
You're gonna disagree. All right. So, sir,
Yeah.
your time. Comment section. Guys, can you accept more? No? Thank you.
In
So
That is.
guys, please listen to the arguments. Can more? Those guys. You, Casa, your time starts now.
Yeah, I just think it's more explanatory. Haaland, good goal scorer, but out of goal scoring, is not good at building up play, coming deep, connecting up players in the midfield. I think Mbappe can play on the right, on the left, in the middle. He's very quick, explosive. He can score free kicks. He has done it for France. he's good at pens. Obviously, also Haaland is good at pens, and he's explosive and can easily take out more than two defenders. And Haaland is very easy to mark because of how big he is. So yeah, I just think it's so much self-explanatory. I don't need really to say a lot about the Haaland and Mbappe thing. But of modern day football right now, I think Mbappe. I think Mbappe is more difficult to mark than Haaland. He's more
Is that
effective, I would say.
all
Yeah.
right? We're just waiting for the timer to run down, just to be fair. All right, so that will be time. Nasser, your minutes would start now.
Okay, so the reason I would say Erling Haaland is more effective than Mbappe. Let's look at it as who Haaland plays for. I would say Norway, and Mbappe plays for France. So for Haaland to put up those numbers and even come up close to Mbappe is something that we have to take into account. Mbappe plays with a much superstars where no Haaland only has Odegaard on his side. Um, Haaland has more where I could say he can more. Mbappe had to more kind of how can I say now? Haaland had more to his game. He's more, should I say, he has more speed than Mbappe. He's taller than Mbappe, and yeah.
So letting the timer run down because I don't want to be fair and not say I stole people's time. All right. Right, that will be Nasser's time. So because Nasser is the defending champion, he knocked Adil out. So we're gonna need some red hearts for Nasser if we think his argument was the best, and we're gonna need some blue hearts for Kassa if we think his argument was the best. The 1 minute for voting starts now. We got one red heart coming for Nasser, two for Nasser, one for
One
Kassa.
blue.
Please just vote once, guys. If you have voted. So Mornay, Adil, and Holland can't vote again. So we got two red and we got one blue. We got 32 seconds. We got three hearts, red and one blue. Can Kasha be saved? Will Nasser take this round again? We got 11 seconds. Nasser currently running in the lead. Can someone save Kasha? Or will Nasser take
Get your
this one?
votes in, guys, quick.
And that will be time for the votes. Kasha, it was a good round, sir. But for now, the tribe has spoken. We've got a newcomer coming in. So we've got Mornay and we got Nasser. Mornay, you know the rules, sir?
We are doing debate, sir. Man United boy.
Man United Boy TV, you can stay around, sir, and you'll see what's happening. Mornay, do you know the rules?
Can you hear me, Iggy?
Yes, sir, I can.
1 minute for the debate.
Okay, 100%, sir. So we're going to flip the coin. Nasser as the defending champion. Heads or tails, sir?
So hits.
Heads it is. Tails, Mornay, would you like to go first? Or would you like to go second?
I'll give it to Nasser.
Give it to Nasser to go first. All
Yeah.
right. So Mornay, you will obviously give it an opportunity. Oh no, sorry, Nasser will choose. Sorry, Nasser will choose. My apology. So Nasser, are you gonna agree with Virgil van Dijk should be considered the best Premier League defender, or are you gonna disagree?
I'm going to disagree.
So you're gonna disagree. All right. Okay. So Nasser, you're gonna go first, and you're gonna disagree that Virgil van Dijk should be the greatest EPL defender in history. Timer starts, sir.
Good evening. So, guys, I'm a Liverpool fan. I love Virgil van Dijk, right? The reason why I would say Virgil van Dijk isn't the best defender in the history of the EPL. The kind of attackers that we have these days were not the same standard of attackers of that time. Those times you had guys like Thierry Henry, Didier Drogba, right, which were way 10 times better than the Darwin Nuneses and the Anthony's we have today. So we can't really set the standards and the bars the same that of the defenders of that time. I mean, look at the guys as Rio Ferdinand. We had guys like what can I say? But we had much better guys, Gary Neville, just to name a few. But Virgil van Dijk is up and about there with the best, but they were better than him. So there's no way I'm going to be biased and say that Virgil is the best. But he's a brilliant defender. In our era, he's the best, but they were better back then. That's just my opinion. Virgil has everything. He's won a lot, but yeah, look at Jaap Stam even, that guy.
That will be
10 out of
time,
10.
sir. That will be time. Thank you so much, sir. So, Mr. Mornay, you will be having 1 minute to agree. Virgil van Dijk is the best defender in EPL history. You can make your argument believable, sir. Your time. Let's just wait for you to unmute. You have to unmute quickly for me, Mornay.
Okay.
There we go. So I'll start your timer now, sir.
So first of all, let's get it straight. This is not about who do you think is the best and who is not. This is about the argument itself, right? I'm not a Liverpool supporter, but I have to agree that Van Dijk is the greatest because it's not about whether it's modern or olden days. It's not like he's playing against cones. He's playing against players. Premier Leagues, you don't count that because that is team efforts. Look at that man. Consistency. He came back from an injury. Same Van Dijk, even better Van Dijk. He is playing with defenders around him. He is marshalling them. He is the stone wall in that Liverpool defense for 8 years, consistently. Other than the injury, that man has been at the top of his game. Yes, when Terry and Ferdinand, you can argue they were better, but I don't think so.
Okay, so that will be your time. So, guys, in the comment section, I just want to make it clear. This is just a debate. The person debating it sometimes doesn't even believe what he is debating, right? But he needs to make it believable for you guys. So let us not look at players that you looked at. Oh no, but that player is better. How would this guy argue? So it's not going to be about that. You need to remember the contestant in here that's debating. He's trying to make his argument believable. So please listen to the arguments. Let us take bias. This is supposed to be a fun thing. You must buy. If you buy into this person's argument, that is why you're voting for the person. All right, so we're going to start the clock. Red odds if you think Nasser had the best argument, or blue odds if you think Mornay had the best argument. So remember the argument that was presented to you. The timer starts now. Red for Nasser, blue for Mornay. We got a
Come
red
on,
dot for
Mornay.
Nasser.
Van Dijk is the best.
We're gonna have 2 red dots coming through for Nasser. We got 1 blue dot coming for Nay, so we got 2 to 1. We got 36 seconds left. So blue dot is for Mornay, red dot is for Nasser. We got 2-2. We got 2-2.
Tight.
We got 15 seconds, 13 seconds, 11. We got 2-2. We got 2 blue dots, 2 red dots. Will it go to a tie? We got 2, and that will be time. So we do have a time. That's time, and we do have a tie. So Warren and Brandon, let's see whose argument did you buy into, Warren, and whose argument did you buy into, Brandon. If we've got a tie there, then I've got the deciding vote.
People are going to laugh here for me saying Mornay. But I think Nasser had the easier argument to make because more people here would generally agree with that. But he had to name centre backs and he said Ferdinand and who else can I say? Gary Neville, who was not a centre back. So I think that flopped his argument a bit. So I'll go Mornay.
Right. So we got 1 for Mornay. So Mornay has taken the edge. Warren?
You're on mute, Warren.
You're on mute, Warren.
Sorry, sorry. I'm gonna go with Nasser on this one. I think I had the better argument, just point blank. He mentioned history and current players in the current time, then I could win it. But if you look at history, there's people that were better than him. So he just made the better point for me.
Okay, so there's obviously a tie over there as well. So guys, remember, understand one thing. That is why I said take biasness aside. All right, listen to the person's argument. I think if I have to be fair, I think Nasser was quite clever on this one. He knew that, you know what, there's a lot of things he could have utilized, and I
For
think
sure.
Mornay also tried to back it up because he knows it's also difficult, but he used the things about he didn't go up against cones. He still had to go up against a striker, so it doesn't matter if it's a striker of that time that used to bully defenders, but he still tried to make it valid. All right. And Nasser had also good arguments saying that if you look at those time defenders, it's not the same as the strikers they are facing now. So for me, I I really am like between the two, but I'm gonna slightly edge it towards Nasser because I think with just the things that he mentioned about the type of strikers, the way they used to bully it, and the way the game has changed, So I think that slightly edged it towards Nasser. I think he was very smart in that, and I think it was quite difficult for Mornay to kind of bring those pointers across. So Mornay, well done on your first one. So Nasser taking this one for now. Is there anyone else that would like to come in? If not, then Mornay is allowed to go again. Do we have anyone else that would like to come in? Is there anyone else that would like to come in? Is there anyone else that would like to come in? To those guys that say it's Rick and those kind of things, let's hop in and see what your arguments is about. There we go.
What you
I
We've
made
got a
of.
don't
new
see
one
a
coming in.
request.
So Murnay can stay in there because I'm sure he wants to go again. Whoever wants to come in, let's follow the boxes, but just stay on mute, and then we will just shift through it. So Nasser running now currently on a winning streak of 2, right?
Isn't it three?
So he had Adil, he had Murnay, and he had Kassa. He's currently on the 3. So the winning streak was 5. So Mr. Levy, do you know the rules of the game?
Levi! What's up,
Levi?
bro?
It's Levi.
Yes,
Okay, fantastic. So you know the rules of the game.
yes, I understand.
So fantastic. So Nasser, heads or tails, sir?
Go heads, please.
Sorry about that. Let me just flip it. Heads, you said, right? Okay, heads it is, sir. You want to go first or you want to go second?
I would like to go second, please.
You would like to go second. Mr. Levi, you will either agree with the topic or disagree. You will choose the argument. Okay, so are you going to agree that Harry Kane is the greatest English striker of all time, or are you going to disagree? Levi,
Levi?
Disagree.
are you going to disagree? He's
Disagree.
the he's the greatest English
Disagree.
striker. Okay, so Nasser, you'll be going second, and you will agree he's the greatest English striker. So, Mr. Levi, you can unmute, sir, so I can start your timer. Right, your timer starts now.
So, I think it's a valid debate, but in my opinion, I think that he can't be regarded as the greatest of all time because of the lack of honors. For first and foremost, because given that there have been players who've won the World Cup and the European titles, they would have a better case. Also, I would say that there's also people like Alan Shearer who who have who have more goals in the league than him. So and they did it also under arguably tougher circumstances. So I believe maybe when he finishes his career he has a case, but for now he's not.
That will be your time, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So, Nasser, your time, sir. You on mute. There we go. Your time starts now.
I don't think he's there.
Okay.
Nasa, you got to be paying attention, brother.
Nasser, where are you, sir? Okay, I'm going to be fair. All right, Nasser.
He's down.
Nasser, are
Yes,
you
can you
there,
hear?
sir? I can hear you, sir. If I do start the timer, sir, I won't be able to stop it again. Are you there, sir? Can I start your timer?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes,
you, sir. Can I
Yeah, can you
start
hear
your
me?
timer?
Yes, 100%
yes.
go for it.
Okay, timer started.
So the reason I would say Harry Kane is the greatest English striker in the history of it. If you look at his Premier League legacy that he achieved, the things that he won, I wouldn't say won, but he achieved with Spurs. He put up that numbers with a Spurs team that wasn't the best of Spurs teams. He was an English captain. Not a lot of strikers that led England could say that they were the captain. Harry Kane is a complete forward. He's a poacher. And I can't think of any other English forward that went to go play for a German club. So Harry Kane, he has a lot of things in his favor to put him as one of the greatest English strikers of all time and captain. And longevity in the game. And he's still not retired yet. So I feel like he's only going to get better. Harry Kane, this is only the beginning. And he's going to win trophies at Bayern Munich. So yeah, he put the numbers up for himself already.
Mitch. Goodness me.
All right, so that will be Nasser's time. So, guys, again, if you think that Levi had the better argument, please vote with the blue heart. If you think Nasser had the best argument, vote with the red heart. We'll start the timer for the vote starting right now.
Get your votes in, guys. Don't let it come to us, please.
We got one red, guys. Can just count. One blue. So we got the red. We got
2
two blues.
blues.
Thank you, guys. We got two blues, one red. Blue is for Levi. Red is for Nasser. The guy that actually won the last round, he will always get the red odds. The new person will always get the blue odds. So we got two blues and we got one red.
Uh-oh.
We got two blues, one red coming in.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Is the
6,
tribe gonna
5,
speak?
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, that will be time. That will be time. So we've got Nasser's winning streak that was broken. Okay, we got Nasser's winning streak that was broken, but Nasser can come in again, of course. We've got no one else that would like to come in. Okay, there we go. We've got someone else coming in. Well, now I'll give you an opportunity after Hannes. Then you can go again. All right. So, Hannes, good
Yeah,
evening, sir.
Madra.
Welcome to the debate, sir. You do know the
Thank
rules,
you.
sir?
Okay,
Do you know the rules, sir?
I know it.
Thank you, sir. So the red odds, guys, will go to Levi. The blue odds will go to the newcomer, Mr. Hannes. Just give me a second, Levi. You're gonna go heads or tails, sir?
Heads.
Okay, we're gonna give you heads over here. Mr. Levi's on mute, so we'll go with Hannes quickly for now. Heads over there. Heads it is, sir. Would you like to go first or second?
First.
First, okay. Levi, you're gonna select the topic to either agree or disagree, Levi. Let's see what your guys' topic is. Okay, Levi, you can either argue, should the EPL have an independent disciplinary committee? Are you agreeing they should have an independent one, or do you disagree, Levi?
Uh, I I disagree.
You're gonna disagree they should have an independent disciplinary committee. So Hannes, where's Hannes gone?
Yeah, it's okay.
Anas is gone. Okay, cool. So, okay, Mornay, that will give you an opportunity, sir. So let's do with Mornay and with Levi. Anyone else, guys? You can hop into the box. Let's, for those people that just came in now. Right, so we're gonna go heads or tails? Heads or tails, contestants? Contestants, heads or
Tails.
tails? Tails, all right.
Tails.
You wanna go first, or you wanna go second? You wanna go first or second?
Second.
Second, right? Mornay, you're going first. You will select.
Second.
Now, got you, sir. So, Mornay, the topic will be: should Mo Salah have won a Ballon d'Or award, sir? Are you going to agree that he should won one already, or are you going to disagree, Mornay?
I am going to disagree.
You're going to disagree, sir. He should not have won a Ballon d'Or. Mr. Levi, you're going to agree he should have won a Ballon d'Or. So we said Mornay is going first, right? Or was it Levi? Was it Mornay or Levi?
I'll go first.
I'm
I'm
second.
supposed to
Oh
go
yeah,
first.
Levi. Okay, Mornay must go first. Mornay, your timer starts now.
So first of all, the Ballon d'Or is not a top goal scorer award. It's not a golden boot. It's a Ballon d'Or. It's your all-round play. Salah has been scoring and assisting like crazy since he started with Liverpool. It's unfortunate that when he started, it was still kind of Messi Ronaldo era. Modric won it in the time that Salah was there. Like I said, it's not about the goals. There are games. I watch a lot of Liverpool games. There are games where Salah goes, yet he will still score. Might be a penalty, pen merchant. It's just really unfortunate that I would maybe say that if he started his streak a little later and continue further on in the years, he might have had a chance, but currently there is still no chance as he flopped this season when he goes against PSG as well.
Okay, I always wait for the timer to run up. So Mornay, that will be your time. Right, Mr. Levi, can you unmute, sir? Can you let me know? Are you there? Can I start your timer, sir? All
Yes.
right. Okay, cool.
Sure.
So you know you're gonna start the debate in 2, 3, 1, go.
So, uh, it's a very debatable area, but I think Salah should have been considered in a number of seasons. First, his debut season, because he had a standout goal return and assist return. Also, there was the 2018-19 season where he he was the runner-up to top scorer for Champions League, and despite losing in the final, uh, you could argue that his team had a better run in terms of beating the bigger teams. And then when you go to the current season, I
That will
believe
be
that
time, sir.
Ballon
Thank
d'Or
you
is
so
an
much, sir,
individual
Mr.
award.
Lever. That is your time, sir. Unfortunately, you ran out of time. So, guys, so we're gonna have some red hearts if you believe Levi had the best argument. We have some blue hearts if you think Mornay had the best argument. So the timer for the votes start now. Red hearts for Mornay if he had the best argument. Blue hearts for Levi if he had the best argument. Remember, it's all about basically how much you're buying into the argument of the person, not disliking anyone or anything like that. So I know some of you support Liverpool, some of you agree with that argument, some of you don't. But let's hear how much you bought into the argument. We got 32 seconds. We got two blue hearts and one red. Am I right? We got two blue and one red, right? Would not happen exactly the same thing. I made it clear. We also had his vote incorrect G-force. That's why I said, guys, listen to the debate, listen to the voting process. We got 11 seconds. So we got two red and one blue. Did I see that? No? Help me out there. One blue coming through from Mooncake. That will be time. Let's see what we've
There's,
got.
if we're counting G-Force's blue, then it's two blues and
And one
one
red.
red.
All right. So Mornay was on the blue and Levi was on the red. Just give me the figure over there, Mr. Co-host.
So I think people are confused because we did actually say, that is true, we did say that the winner will always be red, and Levi was the
100%.
defending.
100%. And I always said, and I said Levi will be the red, Mornay will be the blue. That's what I said. All right. But don't worry, you guys can hop in again. So that round went to who?
So that round then went to Mornay then.
When did it go to Mornay? All right.
Yeah, because he was blue.
Okay, cool. So, Mr. Levi, you can stay in, sir, if you want to go again. So we got a new contestant coming in, which is Nasser, back again. So Mornay starting a winning streak of one. Is that his first one, right? Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Mornay, Nasser, heads or tails?
Go ahead.
Heads it is, sir. The Ronald, can you just mute for me, please? You can go in again, please. Don't smoke in the live. They're gonna give me a notification. Thank you. So
Thank
heads,
you
you
for
said
following,
right.
Levi.
So we got tails. Nasser, are you going first or you going second?
I'll go second.
You go second, sir. Mornay. Let's see the topic. Alright, should Manchester United prioritizing rebuilding the squad through youth academy players or sign established players? So do you agree that United should rebuild their team with youth or with established players? Are you agreeing or are you disagreeing, Mornay?
Um, do I say agree or
Do
do I
you
choose, or
are
do I
you gonna
choose between the youth or the established?
Now, are you going to agree that United should build their team with youth players, right, and not established players? Or are you going to disagree and say that no, they should build their team with established players,
I'm going to say established players.
established players? All right. So we had Nasser going. We had Nasser going first, no?
That's it. Why are you going first?
Who was going first again? Was it Nasser?
Nasser, who's going first?
I chose second. So
Oh, you
Mornay
chose
goes
Okay.
first.
second. Okay, so Mornay, you're gonna agree they should you're gonna disagree, all right? Not with youth players, but with established players, all right? So, Mornay, for people in the comment section, please listen to the argument, the best argument that you buy into. Please, guys, we'll start the timer now. Mornay,
So with Amarim coming in now, right? Not even himself know how long he have at United. So doing the whole youth academy thing could further jeopardize his job because it's not guaranteed that the academy players can bring the club back to where it was. However, if he sign or make the right signing of established players, he can slowly rebuild that United team back to its glory days. I mean, I'm talking about in the right position with the right amount of money. You can spend wisely and still spend right. You don't need to spend reckless. There's a lot of players on the market established that is willing to die for that United badge. And I firmly believe that he has a way better chance of making the signings than believing in the youth at the moment as things stand.
okay, that will be time. So, Nasser, you're gonna be debating. You agree youth players is the way forward and not established players. Are you ready, Nasser? Can I start your timer, sir?
You may go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Time starts now, sir.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gents, so why I say especially Manchester United, why you must have youth. Look at players such as Harry Amos, Toby Collier. United have one of the best academies. United and City have the best academies. Why go spend 60 million on a Casemiro or 40 million on an Ericsson? It's not the right figures, but I'm just using an example. When you have a Kobe Mainu in your academy, United has the players in the academy. They don't need to go sign veterans out there. United have so much talent. They have, if not the best out there. To go sign someone that is proven, what if that player has their peak already? But with the youth, Harry Amos has a higher ceiling. He can be maybe tomorrow another Beckham or a Ryan Giggs or Toby Collier. There's too much potential in the academy. Why do you want to go spend 100 million on stuff when you have the talent in your academy? United has the potential. Amarim with the youth. I feel like in 5 years' time, United's going to win a treble. So I really think that
That
United.
is time, sir.
Warren believes it.
That's
Warren
time,
believes
sir.
every
That's
word.
time. So, guys, of course,
Really
Mornay
stop it.
was the last person. I'll repeat again. He was the defending champion. So he gets the red hearts if you believe in his argument. If you believed in Nasser's argument, he will get the blue hearts. I will be starting the timer for the voting right now. Let's go. Red for
Morning.
Mornay, blue
Red.
for
Blue.
Nasser.
Nasser.
So we got blue believing in Nasser, red believing in Mornay. So we got 1-1, guys.
One
Help me
blue,
with the
one
count.
red. Two blues, one red. Levi, vote with the coloured heart, please. Still two blues, one red. Three blues, one red.
Okay, you voted already over there, I think. How many have you got there?
We have got three blues and one red.
Hey, MDC.
15
Welcome.
seconds. 10 seconds. You guys said 3 blue and 1 red. Can Nasser be going through? Can Mornay be saved? We got 3 blue for Nasser, 1 red for Mornay.
And Nasser takes
That
it.
will be time. Nasser taking that round, breaking Mornay's streak. We still got the best streak, which is the other gentleman that's not here tonight in Kanye. He's got a 5 winning streak. So the furthest we got was a 3 winning streak, right? So that will
Yeah.
be Mornay losing that round. Do we have anyone else that will come in? Can we do? How
And
many
it
we
is
gonna?
also
Okay.
past
Yeah.
past 9, Mr. Host, as well.
Okay, I see that as well. Yeah. Are we gonna do 3 more maybe? 3 more. You guys
Yeah,
up
we
for 3
can.
more? Okay, so we're gonna do 3 more. Okay. So we got Mornay for the 1. Can we have
Yeah.
2 more
3
people?
more is fine.
Can we have 2 more people coming in?
Come on, Mooncake. I want to see you debate here.
Come on,
Let's
Come
get
on,
2
Mooncake.
man.
Come
people
on,
in.
Mooncake. Come on, Lizelle. We believe in you. Come on.
The youth is always a gamble, 100% Mornay, but it's about who makes the people
You got this,
believe
Mooncake.
in their argument. And Nasser was doing it with loads of passion. Mornay was doing it with some passion. But Nasser was like, let me go
Oh,
pull out
come on,
David
man.
Beckham.
You guys are built on the class of 92, man. That's what your club's all about. You believe
100%
in the
Mornay,
youth.
100%. Remember, contestants, make people buy into your argument. Nasser went to go grab David Beckham's trebles. Like, Nasser's like, fuck, I'm not losing this one. No ways I'm losing it. Alright, so I think there's no one else. Let's do a best out of 3 between Mornay and Nasser. The best out of 3, and that contestant will come in as a defending champion for next week. Alright, we are, I
Adil,
think.
stop it.
I think that's a good idea. So comments, here's a best out of 3. Contestants, please put your best argument forward so you can be the defending champion starting with next week's show. So we're not going to take anyone in. We'll end it off with a best out of 3. Contestants, heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails. Let's see. Tails it is. You're going first, you're going second.
I'll go first this time.
You'll go first this time. Whoever's coming in now, I've given people opportunity. We're gonna do it for a best out of 3. You guys were too late on that one, but you can sit in with the audio and give final thoughts at the end of the show. So let's see.
Adil
Mornay,
dipped again.
topic. Topic will be topic will be: was the transfer of Erling Haaland to Man City a success? Are you going to agree, Mornay, or are you going to disagree?
Bloody hell, Nasser, good luck, because I know what he's more knowledge about it than me.
Self-explanatory. You might as well give me the point. But
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna
Well,
agree.
it depends on how much Nasser is going to make the person believe, or you, sir. So, are you
Ooh,
going to agree it was success, or are you going to
okay.
disagree?
I'm going to agree.
You're going to agree, sir. Your timer, sir. May I start it off?
Yes.
Right, there we go.
For everyone that watch football and watch Man City, look with your eyes. That man was signed for 52 million. 52 million compared to other 100 mil signing strikers that flop left, right, and center in the Premier League. That man was signed to score goals. That man came in a system that wasn't for him and adapted two golden boots, 2 seasons. He's off season and he's still competing for a golden boot. He's not just a striker, he is the striker. He was the perfect fit for Man City. And I firmly believe this 10-year contract of him is going to be, well, not even a 10-year, 7 years is going to be crazy. The Premier League is not ready for what that man have to offer.
Good luck, Nasser.
I'm just running the clock down, of course. Right, that will be time. All right. Nasser, you're going to disagree, sir. Let me know, sir. Can I start your timer?
may go ahead.
There we go.
Haaland is a brilliant striker, but do Manchester City supporters really think that because of Haaland's presence, City got rid of one of their best players in Julian Alvarez? I feel like Haaland's capabilities is so great that we as the footballing world and as Manchester City tend to forget the other players that also outshine Haaland. So everything is around Haaland. Look at Alvarez, what he's doing at Atletico Madrid. Haaland has everything, but Kun Aguero, I still think was better than him. That's just my opinion. Julian Alvarez on another day would have complemented Umar Mahmoud in today's system at Manchester City, even 10 times better than Haaland. All Haaland does is score. But Umar Mahmoud and Julian Alvarez would have probably been a Messi Suarez kind of combination. So yeah, Haaland, not really my type of striker. But yeah, look,
That will
Alvarez.
be time, sir. Thank you for your argument, sir. So, comment section. Who's getting
Fell
the red
off.
dots? Just confirm again. Co-host. We got the red
So
dots
didn't
going for.
Yeah,
Nasser
Monet is
won the last
red.
round, right? So then it goes
Nasser
to
won the
Nasser.
red round, right? So I'm just confirming again. So Nasser is
Nasser
getting
will
the
get
red
red,
dots.
Bornay will get blue.
Mornay is getting the blue hearts. So it's all about whose argument you guys bought into. Alright, so Nasser is on the red, Mornay is on the blue. This is the best out of three. Comment section. We will start the voting now. Red for Nasser, blue for Mornay.
One red. Two reds. Three reds. Uh, I don't believe
Three
you
to
guys,
one.
but
Okay.
one blue. So still
24
three
seconds.
reds. Four reds. One blue.
Listen to Bornay.
Let's do two more rounds. That will
He
be
left,
time.
he did.
That will be time.
We have a rage quit.
Do we have a rage
What
quit?
happened?
No more
I,
name,
I
man.
don't even know what happened.
No, man. Guys,
Uh,
look, I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm actually going to say that both
I
of them
agree,
had
Monet.
the
I
good
agree.
arguments. Good arguments, right? And Nasser had a good argument as well. Guys in the comment section, I want you guys not to be biased. Then you guys are not making this fun. Seriously, guys, not making it fun. Not bashing Nasser. Nasser had a good argument, but I think that Murnay just used the basic ones, and Nasser had to go and scratch very deep, which was kind of also putting him there. But I think it was just the basic things that we all understand about. No, this guy's been breaking records and those kind of things. And Nasser had a good point also by saying that the team would be better, whatever. So it was kind of tight, all right? I would have expected the voting to be more tight, all right? So I would say both of them was very good arguments. That's why I say I would have wanted it to be very, very tight because both of them had a brilliant argument. But you guys are not making it fun.
Now, Iggy, sorry, man. I just want to add this, right? So we are the voting people. Don't
Mm.
assume we're being biased, guys. We vote on what we perceive that who's more convincing. So you know
Okay,
what, Monet had the easier task. Nasser had the more
sure.
difficult task, but
No,
he
true.
convinced me.
No,
Nasser really
100%.
convinced me. So I don't think because we all know Nasser is not about that. Eh? I'll vote against Nasser any day. But guys,
Okay.
you cannot judge our decisions. Eh?
No,
Don't
sure.
do that or don't say
Okay.
that, guys. Okay,
No, okay.
cool. Bye.
With the
Bye
audio,
bye.
with
Give
the
that
audio,
man a pickle
with the
fish.
audio, before you go with the audio, you know why I said that, right? Because obviously, when I looked at the comments, and I think that is what makes contestants also think that, oh no, maybe the guys are being biased. So when the guys maybe put something like sorry Mornay, so if you're a
Yeah.
voter, you shouldn't be interacting with the with the two contestants. Does it make sense what I'm saying, guys? And I think that is what makes even like earlier with Nasser. I'm not saying that he was upset, but when we also gave our view, he hopped out immediately. So it's not to us as the host that maybe it's a raids leaving or you know what I mean. So that is why I'm saying these things. It's not to say that I say you guys are covering with this one or that one, but what I look at the comment section, all right?
I think just one more point, right? So it is evolving this new competition or this new game. I find it very interesting. But remember, you got a comment section, right? So
Mm.
like when Mooncake said sorry, Monet, for example, it was just to like let him know sorry, it wasn't against you. It's just sorry,
No,
man. I had to go with the other guy. So it's
true.
not about
I
we softening it up, you know. It's just
I
I
get what
like
you're saying.
interacting. I also yeah, you know what? Let the voters be free. Let them
No,
vote for
sure.
whoever they want.
Sure, I get it, but what I'm saying is, right, I wanted this to be when we're at the voting stage, we vote, and when the votes are
Yeah.
done and the person is then lost, then we can interact afterwards in the comment section. But at that voting stage, we just keep it like kind of a little bit professional. When the vote is done and the contestant is out, then we interact. I'm not sure if I'm making sense.
Okay,
I don't
Well,
know. Co-host?
does Adil want to
Iggy,
take on Nasser then to finish us off then?
Okay,
no,
let's
no,
do
not
that.
really. All I want to do is right. So after the voting, maybe then mute the comments. Then nobody will, then to make it easier because
Okay.
people that will be easier. It's maybe a new thing also. After the voting, no comments. You just blank it out, and then it's easier. You know.
Right. But that's fine. Like I say, we're gonna get that. People's gonna think that whatever. I just wanna iron things out here and then. Anyway, can we actually have one more person to end of the
Iggy,
night?
Iggy, check for G-Force. Let G-Force come in, man. I would like to see him argue. Come on, G-Force or Mooncake. Come on, guys.
Come on, man. G-Force, Mooncake, let's end off, man. The two of you guys, please. Let's end off.
Come on, mooncake, mooncake, mooncake.
Come on, man, guys. Let's get two people in. But well done to all the guys that came to debate this far. I think it's been good. Good, good, good. The competition getting tighter and tighter. Come, G-Force, man.
Your
Mooncake,
Wi-Fi is not Wi-Fi.
Zork, where are you, Zork? Okay, can I have someone in to do a best out of three with Nasser? Can I have someone to
Warren,
do a best out of
I want to
three?
see you do it, Warren.
Okay, are we gonna do Warren and Nasser?
Come on, Warren. Come on, Warren.
You're
Come
not
on,
gonna do this
Warren.
to me.
Okay, Warren, Nasser, best out of three. Are you two
Oh
gentlemen
my
ready?
god. Congrats,
Yes,
Nasser.
please. Come on, Warren.
Nasser?
Yes, sir, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, cool, no problem, Jacques. Okay, cool. So heads or tails, contestants?
Let's give it a hits.
Alright. Nasser first, second.
Uh, I'll go first.
First, all right. Warren, topic will
Oh my
be,
god.
Warren,
I hate you, Brandon.
topic will
I
be,
love you too.
should the EPL introduce a salary cap for teams? Are you going to agree or are you going to
Salary cap.
disagree,
It's an
Nasser?
interesting one.
Warren, are you going to agree there should be a salary cap or are you going to disagree?
I'm gonna disagree.
You're going to disagree. Nasser, you're going to be arguing agree? All right. Who goes first?
Myself.
Yourself. Can I start your clock, sir?
May go ahead, sir.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so the reason why I say the Premier League should have a salary cap is we don't want the playing field to be too big, right? So we have lower clubs such as Ipswich, Southampton, Leicester, just to name a few. Then you have your top clubs such as Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City. So the salary cap will kind of, make the playing field more equal so that there's no unfair, unbiased, unjust between, the top players and the bottom. So the professional standard is, should I say, obviously the top player will earn substantially more than the lower league player, the lower team, but the salary cap will make it that you can at least have some sort of, measurement or to keep it fair. You don't want the one guy to earn 400K a week and then other guy earning 20K, but they're both professional footballers. They both, that's their livelihood. So it will kind of make it more, should I say, fair in terms of the players themselves.
That will be your time, sir. Thank you so much. Warren, let me know, sir. Are you ready? There we go. Time has started.
Okay, I'm just gonna get cut straight to the chase. The I think the salary of the player needs to be on merit, and that should be for teams as well. If you do well in your top team, then that should reflect in your wages and what you pay your squad. And if you're not performing or you're a team that's struggling or just came up, how can you expect to be, earning the same amount or have the same cap as everybody else? Each person brings something different to their team. So if you're a top performer, you're gonna have to get that salary. And what's gonna happen is in the transfer market, that's gonna affect it as well. How are we gonna get quality players in if we introduce a salary cut into the EPL? Like that's going to affect which kind of players the EPL is going to attract as well in the transfer window. That's just my 2 cents.
That will be time. Both contestants, very, very two good arguments coming through. So who's going to take the first round and who will take the second round? So let's see. We're going to have some
It's gonna
red
be
odds
tight.
for Nasser and we're going to have some blue hearts for Warren. So if you bought into Nasser's argument, red hearts. If you bought into Warren's argument, blue hearts. So timer for voting starts now. Red to Nasser if you bought into his
Let's see
argument.
those hearts.
Blue for Warren if you bought into his argument.
3 blues so far.
Is that 4
4
blues?
blues. 5 blues.
Will Warren take
Just
this
remember,
one or will there be
Warren
red
is
ones?
blue, Nasser is red. Warren is blue, Nasser is red.
Or will Nasser make a comeback with some voters coming through? We got 22 seconds.
Yeah, it does, eh? Mooncake for sure.
I'm
We
not
got 9
acting.
seconds.
I'm genuinely surprised. I'm
Oh
not
my god.
acting.
That will be time. So we got Warren taking the first round. So with Warren taking the first round, Warren will now switch over to red odds. Warren
Never
switch
to
over
give
to
us luck,
red
eh?
odds. And Nasser will switch over to blue odds. But we are going to do the second round and we got one more round after this before we end the show. So can we have a heads or a tails, please?
Tails.
Tails
Take
it
your
is,
tails
sir. Would
first.
you like to go first or would you like to go second?
I'll go second.
You go second. Nasser, you're going first. Your topic, Nasser. Nasser's going first. His topic will be
What have we got? What have we got?
Again, early Garland, what the hell?
Is Erling
Okay.
Haaland? No, we've done this one. I haven't removed it. Apology.
Yeah, then we had that one. I'm tired of Holland.
Sorry, man. We've done that one already. Apology, contestants.
Oh, Palmer.
In the Premier League, is the Premier League truly the best league in the world? Are you going to agree, Nasser, or are you going to disagree?
I'm for this conversation.
You for this conversation, sir. So you agree the Premier League is the best. Warren's going to disagree. We got Warren on the red odds, Nasser on the blue
Good luck,
odds.
Warren.
So, Nasser, are you ready, sir?
100%, so I'm ready.
Here we go.
The Premier League is by far the best league in the world. Look at the team as Bournemouth can beat the top team, which is Liverpool. Fulham can beat any team on the day. If you look at the French league, there's always PSG winning the league year in, year out. The Spanish league is just competing between Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico. If you look at the German league, it's always just Bayern, Dortmund, and Leverkusen. So the Premier League, you don't know who's gonna win the league. It can be anyone. The bottom team, you won't be surprised if Ipswich maybe win Arsenal on Sunday, and I can see that happening, and Liverpool winning the Premier League. There's so many examples that the Premier is just the best league. They attract the most players, and that's even why they have 5 teams going to the Champions League this year, and not 4 like the rest of the other countries. Because the Premier is the best league in the world. That's why we love it. Come on, you guys, FPL every day.
That will be
Oh,
time.
Nasser bringing the swag
That
in the
will be
argument
time.
there.
Nasser
Nasser brought
looking to pull it back
the
into a
smoke.
tiebreaker.
The smoke.
He's looking to bring it back into a tiebreaker. Warren, are you able
Okay,
to take this
I'm gonna
one to
try.
not get a
I'm gonna try.
tiebreaker? Let's
I'm
go. Are
gonna
you ready,
try.
sir?
Yes, sure, let's go. Yes, so I'm just going to counter what Nasser said because he was focusing a lot on the current state of the Premier League. If you look at the history, Manchester City has been winning like every single time, so you can't really compare to the other teams like with PSG and Madrid and all those other leagues. The one thing that I will say that makes the Premier League not the best, the one thing that I think that will tarnish the Premier League is the VAR and the officiating because I feel like yes, the teams are great, and some teams like Bournemouth can overtake another team like Manchester United and so forth. But if you look at the overall quality of how the teams are being officiated in the league, that is the one blemish on there that I would think, if you compare it to La Liga or even the Champions League, the officiating in those leagues are worse than are better than the Premier League, and I think that's the one thing that will put a blemish on that record.
And both contestants doing it
Nice.
well within the time. Both two good arguments. Voters, you got a tough job at hand. We got currently Warren leading the race 1, Nasser with 0. If if Warren takes this one,
Fabio.
then the last one will just be a consolation to complete the round threes. But if Nasser takes it, then it obviously will be a tie. So, if you
Just
believe
remember,
Warren
guys,
had
Warren is now red.
I was going to say
And
that. Thank
Nasser's
you,
blue.
Mr. Coase. If you think Warren had the best argument, I need red odds. If you think Nasser had the best argument that you bought in as well, I need the blue odds. The voting starts now. Red for Warren, blue for Nasser.
One blue. Two blues. Just give
That's
a color there,
that's
Nasser.
that's three blues, no?
Levi,
Four
sorry.
blues. Sorry. Let's see here.
Thank
One
you,
blue, two
Lizelle.
blue,
Thank
three
you.
blue, four blues. Four blues,
So
one red.
so we got Zog writing blue. Let's see Zog. Zog blue.
It's fine.
G-Force blue. Levi blue.
I blame
And
Brandon.
so it's 3-1, huh? So 3-1. So we got three blues, one red. Three blues and one red.
Yeah.
Am I right? Three blues and one red?
We've got Jacques blue, Ariel blue,
That will
Three
be
fourths blue,
time.
Levi blue. So 4 blues, 1 red.
4 blues, 1 red. So that puts us a
So
tie. That goes into a
what an
tie.
exciting ending here, guys. Perfect way to
Indeed.
end.
Perfect way
Here
to
we
end,
go, guys. It
indeed.
all comes down to this.
It goes down to see who will be the defending champion next week. Heads or tails, gentlemen? For us to end of the show, heads or tails? Heads or tails?
Come on, Nasser.
It's.
Yes, it is. Tails. Warren, would you like to go first or second?
Second.
Second it is. Nasser, topic. Going first. Topic Nasser.
Come on, be good to me. Give me a good one.
Topic Nasser. Can Arsenal win a trophy under Mikel Arteta? Are you going to agree, Nasser, they can win a trophy under him, or are you going to disagree, Nasser?
Pass.
Yes, they can.
They can. All right. So, Warren, you're going to disagree. Nasser, are you ready, sir? This will be the last topic for the show. Let's see who can cook this topic. Nasser, are you ready, sir?
100%.
There we go, sir.
So Arsenal has the best defense in the league. Arsenal has one of the best midfielders in the league of Declan Rice. The only thing that Arsenal needs to make them title contenders is a striker, like a proper number 9. Has all the top players under that Mikel Arteta has to his Arsenal. Arsenal, that's why they're doing so well this year in the Champions League. But the Premier League, it's a whole season and injuries and all those things messing them up. But I feel like Arteta, if he signs a number 9 in the summer this season, next year they will be a force to be reckoned with. Had they had a striker this year, Mikel Arteta would have probably gave Liverpool a tighter go, even maybe won it over us this year. But I can see Arsenal winning it with a proper 9 striker. Arsenal have it in their caliber, in their locker to win this Premier League trophy. And I feel like the Gunners will give him enough time to win it. So yeah, Mikel, all the best.
All right, that will be time. Nasser wishing Mikel Arteta, making him believe they can win a title under Arteta. Warren has got some other ideas. He's going to say no. They cannot win anything under Arteta. Warren, let me know, sir. Are you ready, sir? Your time starts now.
Okay, so Arteta has had so many times in so many seasons and transfer windows to get a striker, and even if they got a striker, they've proven to be general chokers when it comes to any trophy. I think the only trophy they've won so far has been the Community Shield, and that doesn't really count. I really don't think if they got a striker next season or the season thereafter, they will win. They couldn't even compete with Man City. They choked 2 seasons in a row. I do not believe that Arteta is the man to give Arsenal a title winning season. I just don't envision it. I just don't see it. Even when they made quality signings like Marino, Declan Rice for over 100 mil and all the stuff, it still didn't. It improved their team, but they still can't get it over the line. They don't have that killer instinct to get it over the line like Manchester United or Liverpool or Man City. That's just my 2 cents.
Right, that will be time. I think that was a firing debate. For the gentleman that just came in, Mr. Soumik, so it's all about these contestants making you guys believe the argument. So it's not like where we're going to say that, you know what, it is true. Sometimes it's going to be made up facts as well. Sometimes it's going to be true facts, right? So it's about how they make you believe and buy into their argument. So we have got Nasser on the blue. No, he's on the
Red.
red.
No,
So
Nasser
Nasser
won the
is
last one, so
now
he's red
on
now.
the red. So Nasser will be the red hot if you think he had the best argument. Warren will be on the blue if he made you believe his argument. Okay,
My arm is so
so
cold.
we're going to go with the timer starting now. So red for Nasser if he had a good argument, blue for Warren if you think
Sorry.
he had a good argument. So we got 2 blues coming through and 1 red.
2 blues, 1 red. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's see those hearts.
Blue.
Still two blues, 1 red.
3
3 blues,
blues.
1 red.
Very tough, sir. Very tough. Very tough.
I'm choose Liverpool proper.
Is that 4?
4 blues, 2 reds.
4 blues and 2 reds. 4 blues and 2 reds. We got 11 seconds. 3 seconds. 4 blues and 2 reds.
What you mean? Well done, Nasser. He was flipping red.
All right. So, Nasser, 1 out of 3. And we got Warren with 2 out of 3. Taking that around. That was just the end of the show. I would say both contestants have been on fire. The previous contestant has been on fire. Thank you to everyone that came out and made this a fun show. I had a lot of fun. Interesting
Game,
Yeah,
debates.
thanks, guys.
You know, so
Thanks,
it was
guys.
quite
Thank you
nice.
for the likes as well.
We've hit 12k likes as well, Brandon, 100%. Thank you guys. You could have been anywhere tonight, but you chose to be here. So we'll do this next week again. I'm just going to explain, or Brandon, you can explain the rules again, because I'm sure people are tired of my voice by now.
So yeah, guys. So basically, we have 2 people debating. The wheel there is where the subject will come up. You will choose if you agree or disagree with the subject, and it is about the best argument. It is not about, if you are the person voting, it is not about what you think is right. It's about whatever contestant makes the best argument. So there we go. Let's say it was Nasser and Warren debating again now. Does Kevin De Bruyne deserve his high salary? Let's say Warren agrees, Nasser disagrees, and then you will see who made the best argument. Not the right argument, the best argument.
So the contestants will let you guys buy into their argument. So it's about
Brandon wants to say
listening.
something.
So please, guys, if you see someone of Liverpool in the box, a Liverpool content creator, or whatever the case may be, and you're a United supporter or Arsenal supporter, don't look with that eye, oh, he's a Liverpool guy, I'm going to vote against him. If it is vice versa, a United guy and you're a Liverpool guy, oh, it's a United guy, I'm going to vote against him. You're not going to make it fun. Then you might as well just scroll past, because then you're not here to have a good fun and some good listening
Yeah,
to.
I
You can
agree.
even learn in the process. Guys, you can even learn in the process, right? Because the guys are making good arguments that you can think, oh, fuck, yeah, that's actually quite. I never realized that, you know what? Overall, Haaland doesn't have much more than just goal scoring. Harry Kane actually got a lot more than just goal scoring. So that is basically what this is about. So the guys will always make you believe their argument. So I want to call that a good night to everyone. Thank you again to everyone that
Thank
came
you.
out. Thank you to my co-host.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you to everyone that tapped the screen. Thank you for all the gifts. And yeah, man, we'll see you guys next week, Friday, 8 o'clock again.
Awesome.
Unpopular opinion, Harry Maguire is a better striker than Erling Haaland. I would agree with that
That
one
was
too.
funny. Audio getting that needs to be clipped. That where he argued for that. Yes, that was funny.
Oh yeah, that was cool, huh? Yeah, that was cool. But I would agree with that one, eh? I would actually agree with that one. Anyway,
Nakes wanted to
guys,
say something.
say again.
Nakes wanted to say something.
Yeah, you can go for it. You can go for it.
I
Ah,
think he's
Oh
gone.
well,
no, next. We're
he
going to
left.
next. Next, you should change your name next, man. Yeah. Well, let's just see. He actually sent a little voice note. Let me just see what's the voice note saying. Let me just see.
Cheers, Jacques.
Let me just
Thanks,
see.
Levi. Thanks for tuning in, brother. You must convince the
Oh,
rest of the group to come join the live next time, Levi.
yeah.
You can
Anyway,
share
guys,
the
thank you
share the
so much,
live with
guys.
the
I
group.
appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the love and support, guys. Guys, have a good evenings. I'm going to be signing out, and I'll see you guys next week.